Welcome, my friends, AI creatives. Have you heard about 11 Labs? 11 Labs is an AI audio research and development company. They were founded in 2022 by a former Google engineer, and they are known for their advanced text to speech and voice cloning. Over here on the screen, you can see the various functions: text to speech, conversational AI for podcasts, music. Very recently, we'll talk about this one today: speech to text, dubbing, voice cloning, and other things. But let's first talk about their music platform, because that's really what we're going in for today. It says Meet 11 Music. Make the perfect song for any moment. Let's click on Learn More. And as soon as you click on Learn More, it comes to this screen. But before we go any further, because I know the skeptics and the AI police will be thinking that this is another game like how did you get trained, you stole music and such. Well, there was a deal between the company called Cobalt, spelled with a K, and 11 Labs in August this year, 2025. A prominent music publisher, Cobalt, struck a landmark deal with 11 Labs with their AI-powered music platform, 11 Music, and it ensures a 50-50 royalty split between publishing and recorded music rights, which is far more equitable than the usual 25-75. And the agreement includes a most favored nation clause, MFN. If another deal yields better terms, Cobalt's term will automatically update to match that better deal. So the bottom line is, unlike other platforms that trained on openly available music, 11 Labs have struck a deal with Cobalt, so everything that you see here is being viewed as above board and fair and equitable. So, without much ado, let's get into the platform right away. Make the perfect song for any moment. Let's click Get Started, and it says Begin your musical journey. So, describe your song. A blues and jazz song about the crazy wind. It can be refreshing but destructive. And I'm just going to go with that. That's all. Just putting in a very basic instruction prompt there and hit generate, and it wants to charge me for this song. So please upgrade to continue. It wants $22. Well, $11. So what I'm going to do is jump on to a paid account and finish this video. All right, so now I've put the information in. I'm going to hit generate, and it's generating based on my prompts, and I will be playing this for you very shortly so that you can hear the end result. Give it a few seconds to get done. Oh, it looks like it has completed. So this is like 1minute 50 seconds. It went ahead, took the liberty, and wrote the song. There's a wild wind blowing through this weary town, and it goes on and on. So why don't we listen? It's broken it down, as you can see here, into intro, verse, chorus, and an instrumental solo. Let's check it out.
Can you feel that breeze whispering secrets down the alley? There's a wild wind blowing through this weary town. It's humming across rooftops, kicking dust on the ground. One moment it's a wink, a sweet breath on my face. Next it's tearing shutters, leaving no hiding place. Crazy wind, you're a friend and a foe. You cool me down, then you steal the show. Whip around, you may bend or break. Crazy wind, you give and you take ye. I felt the calm breeze dancing through my hair. Sip sunlight in the morning like you're playing fair. Till you ripped the blinds, howling like a beast. Left me chasing fragments of the piece you released. Crazy wind, you're a friend and a foe. You cool me down, then you steal the show. Whip around, you may bend or break. Crazy wind you give and you take. And when you're gone, we'll still feel your echoes. That wild, restless soul.
Not bad. I mean, the clarity's there. You can tell it's a jazz blues. The creativity of it all, I'd probably give it a 70. It could have been better. It could have been more, mainstream sound. And yeah, I would have expected the ability to control more of the music. But I guess all those adjustments will be coming. It's not a bad start. It's not a bad first start. Let's go one more time back to music, and let's do another song. This time I'll give it some more specifics. Verse, another day, another dollar, another life. The time, the place, try to end the rat race. I'm just making this up on the fly. Get me out of this. Get me out of this crazy hellhole, cause that's what life feels like right now. All right, this is let's see, duration. Okay, we'll just leave it at auto. Oh, you can have variants, up to 2 variants. Okay. Well, I don't want to exhaust all of my credits. So I'm going to use 1. I didn't even notice that last time. So I have to check in and see if I actually got 2. I'm going to go ahead and hit generate. And let's see how far it takes it, how far it obeys. And let me come back here to 11 Labs. Let's go to music again. And let me check out that very first one. So, oh, there's variation 1, and what do you know? There's variation 2. Let's check that one out.
Last night the wind whispered secrets through the alley, soft as a midnight breeze, cool upon my skin. It danced through the rooftops, lit lanterns in the valley, but behind that tender hum I felt a roaring grin. Crazy wind, you soothe me, then you break my door. Roll the shutters down, I hear you howl and roar. Crazy wind, you lift me, then you tear me apart. Blow your gentle breath or rip the world apart. Morning came, you carried petals down the alley, kind as a lullaby, cradle of the dawn. But by noon you spun into a hurricane finale, knocking songs from the shutters, memories are gone.
Very interesting fade out of that saxophone. Now, musically, it's not bad. It's just that the vocals sound more like spoken words than, you know, actual melodic singing. But let's go to what we're doing right now. This is the crazy hellhole, and I just did one variation of this one. So let's see. Got the verse, get the chorus, and then it suggests a verse. It wrote the verse too. Whether I liked it or not, I guess I have to accept it now. And interesting. Well, let's check it out. It seems like the more you give it, the more it will obey. And depending on how it feels, it might give you lyrics or not. All right, let's try this one. Here we go.
Another day, another dollar. Another life makes you wanna holler. Another time, another place. Another try to end the rat race. Get me out of this crazy hellhole. Get me out of this sweatshop man. Get me out of this crazy hellhole. Cause that's what life feels like right now. Clock ticks faster, heart beats slower. Chasing hours when the days feel older. Sweat on my brow, dreams in my head. Trading my soul for a narrow bed. Can't you hear me screaming underneath? Break these chains and I'll be free. Get me out of this crazy hellhole. Get me out of this sweatshop, man. Get me out of this crazy hellhole. Cause that's what life feels like right now on the guitar riff.
So that was kind of bizarre in that it was it was singing the prompt fade out on guitar riff, and not bad. Some parts of it were good, other parts of it were kind of goofy, but as with every AI music tool, it goes through, ebbs and flows. It goes through development, and then it catches up with everyone else and then falls back. So 11 Labs is still trying to catch up with the big dogs like Suno. I mean, if I fed this to Suno, and I like doing this as a comparison for you newbies who, you're still wondering which tool should I use. You're wondering which AI tool of choice is it gonna be. Well, let me give you a little example. I'm gonna bring up Suno, and I'm gonna feed these same lyrics, and I'm just gonna give it a very simple prompt. I'm just gonna say rock, and then we're gonna see what happens. So let's go over to Suno, and this will take us out from this presentation. So here in Suno, put in the lyrics, and now we're going to put in the style, and we're just going to say rock. And going to put the style influence up a little bit. It's pretty much that. And I'm going to say, just call it hellhole. All right, let's go ahead and hit create. And yeah, let's listen to what Suno makes of this song. And I want you to compare the musicality and the general production. Here we go. Let's play this one.
Another day, another dollar, another life makes you wanna holler. Another time, another place, another try to end the rat race. Get me out of this crazy hellhole. Get me out of this sweatshop, man.
that's the difference between a song and a song. All right. Let's go ahead and stop this for a second. Trying to move from one song to another. So let's play the second version and see how that unfolded.
Another day, another dollar, another life makes you wanna holler. Another time, another place, another try to end the rat race. Get me out of this crazy hellhole. Get me out of this sweatshop, man. Get me out of this crazy hellhole. 'Cause that's what life feels like right now. Clock ticks faster, heart beats slower. Chasing hours when the days feel older. Sweat on my brow, dreams in my head, trading my soul for a narrow bed. Can't you hear me screaming underneath? Break these chains and I'll be free. Get me out of this crazy hellhole. Get me out of this sweatshop, man. Get me out of this crazy hellhole. 'Cause that's what life feels like right now. Get me out of this crazy hellhole. Get me out of this sweatshop, man. Get me out of this crazy hellhole. 'Cause that's what life feels like right
Well, quite entertaining and extremely, extremely impressive. Comparing Suno to 11 Labs, there's absolutely no contest there. I mean, Suno demonstrates what a song really is. 11 Labs, I gotta give it to you though. It's a good try, but yeah, you still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. I don't know what you thought of it, the 11 Labs performance versus the Suno performance. Yeah, let me know what you think. You know, who won? These guys or these guys? All right. Well, if there's any tool that you wish I could review on this channel, I want you to go ahead and drop me the tool name, and I will, as soon as possible, review that tool and get back to you with my verdict and my demonstration. All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.